I literally off.
I love it.
The only thing I had planned was breaking news.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody? This is Turned Down for Walt and Dark Genix here, bringing you guys top 64 of Super Smash Con 2022.
And this has been a wild ride. There have been plenty of upsets that I'm sure that no one expected. I mean, Wally versus Zane. Who would have thought? I mean, I'm Jersey. I love New Jersey. I'm like New Jersey's #1 fan. And even I'm surprised that Wally beat Zane.
Yeah, that was something else. Are we getting right into a...
Okay,
it is
so
n0ne versus Drephen. I'm so excited for this.
Chain. So they played last, if I'm not mistaken, at Pound 2022.
Okay.
Which I also commentated. And that set was kind of a wash. n0ne kind of destroyed Drephen. But we haven't seen Drephen in a while. We haven't seen n0ne in a little bit. He's been semi-inactive recently, but it'll be cool to see him again. And Drephen, I mean, he's been a great player for so long. Like, always grinding melee. Has like a wife and a kid, I'm pretty sure. Goes around with the airbrushed trucker hat that says Drephen on it.
It's so good.
It's such a nice hat.
I feel like these two players in particular are like the antithesis of each other.
Yes.
Where like n0ne is just like a lot of movement, a lot of doing crazy stuff, and Drephen is just 10 spot dodges. And I wonder how those two kind of collide against each other because they seem pretty dead even right now. Drephen surviving off of the Zelda, but probably dying off this one. Going his main. Oh my god.
So n0ne tried to cover the shield on the platform with the up B. He loves doing that versus Sheik's because Sheik, you know, will always try to stand on a platform, shield drop into aerial, or shield drop aerial, and Falcon, when you up B, it's like a command grab. So if you are shielding on the platform, you actually catch the Sheik and get some good damage.
Right.
But it'll actually be Drephen who takes the first stock.
Yeah, Drephen just finds very, very unique ways of taking stocks. n0ne's going to answer right back here, 3 stocks apiece, but I don't know. I mean, the biggest thing that I'm wondering is n0ne just going to start catching on to these like weird and random patterns that Drephen seemingly has in kind of these neutral decisions that he makes.
I mean, he just did there. He kind of checked out the wave dash back on Drephen's part and did an overshoot stomp to get it. But because of the low percent, Drephen was able to CC it and is now putting n0ne in a pretty dangerous situation, though he's firing right back with a crazy punish of his own.
Yeah, super great extension from n0ne. Probably picks up the stock from this as well. Big knee, not quite enough to do it, but resets on the other side. Drephen somehow gets out again.
The Zelda's loose once again. Drephen really likes Zelda. If you just don't blow me on the air dodge. If you've never seen Drephen play, like, he will go Zelda.
Okay, yeah, ultimate overshoot there with the dash attack. Drephen finding it all the way, needles as well. Forward air is all it's going to take, keeping it real close right now in this first game.
Dead even game right now, and n0ne pretty comfortable, like running around the platforms, controlling center stage pretty well with these jumps to side platform and aerials in place, and it's kind of hard for Drephen to get a grab in, because he really wants the grab, and as I say that, he gets immediately a grab.
Okay, can't get another regrab, but needles to go on the right side. n0ne with the pressure right now. Somehow gets out of that string, but the double hit of up air, that felt like a CPU level 9 combo.
Yeah, he was not prepared for that at all. And grabs the ledge, holds it, and Drephen loses the stock. n0ne up a clean 77-0.
Okay, the Drephen special. n0ne on the recovery right now. This is looking bad. Yeah, weak hit back here is going to probably be enough to do it on the reset right here. Forward tilt, forward air.
The classic. Covers the space near the ledge. Leads to the forward air, get a kill. So this is what's really scary for Falcon too, because if you get grabbed once by Sheik at pretty much like any mid to low percent, you can get like devastating damage. The chain grabs, the tech chases, and you don't want to let Drephen grab you. But the problem is if you want to be jumping to get away from these grabs, he can then tilt into a grab.
Yeah, you open yourself up to all the anti-air options. We're kind of seeing it right now, case in point. A lot of the neutral so far from Drephen's side has been just playing. Oh no!
Oh, wow,
No! Is he dead?
He's going to make it back, but get back-aired actually. I thought it was going to be a knee.
Wow, transform before the jump as well. That's a free knee and a free game 1 for n0ne. I feel like Drephen almost threw that one away.
Yeah, Drephen, you saw in the player cam, he was disappointed. Kind of like, what is it, knuckled his knee a little bit. Looking a little frustrated with that because he was really close, honestly. Like, Drephen definitely had that. But n0ne's brutal, devastating punish game just came out to play. And that'll be this the deal sealer sometimes between these two players.
Yeah, FOD for game 2, and again, like I was saying before, the neutral is kind of all about Drephen positioning under these side platforms, looking for grabs and potentially counter-hitting with these anti-airs that we had just mentioned earlier. A little bit of a weird scramble by the ledge here, but Drephen makes it out. Can't CC a grab, though.
At least on Sheik. The reverse hit a forward tilt. I don't know what that was covering, but it leads to a knee and leads to another stock.
Okay.
And immediately, great stuff from Drephen. Actually reads that n0ne's going to run in and just throws up the preemptive up tilt in center stage and gets so much damage off of it.
Wow, yeah, super bold move to just go for that dash attack through the light shield of n0ne. But now, n0ne breaks out right now, but not for long. Jeez.
Very creative side B to recover the stage. Knows the Drephen's going to go to ledge. A clean tilt into up forward air, and we'll steal the stock.
Again, so back and forth with these two players, and I feel like n0ne in particular is a player who can just like run you over very easily, but Drephen's doing a really good job at kind of slowing the tempo down to a place where n0ne doesn't want to be at.
But n0ne, you know, he's lightning fast. He will try as hard as possible to maintain the tempo of the game and control it, and as much as Drephen is trying to slow it down a little bit, n0ne is just all over him right now, and just transforms into Zelda. Definitely not intentional. Unless he's got some crazy plans, but it's working out pretty well for him, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. The amount of Zelda I've seen is more than usual for any other Sheik player. Somehow makes it work right here. Down smash will not connect from that spacing, but opportunity arises again. Let's see.
And a reverse forward air just barely catches n0ne and will take the stock off of it. Really good stuff from Drephen.
Okay, reset for n0ne. Stomp is too far away.
Won't lead to an upper because of the DI on Drephen's part, so it's going to live a little bit longer. See how much damage he can build up. One chance to recover.
There it is.
Yeah, it was pretty ambiguous if he was going to go to ledge or stage, and the back air tried its best to cover both. Because it's pretty hard to sweet spot there.
Yeah, it feels like Drephen has just kind of been controlling the ground space very well, whereas anytime he takes to the air, n0ne is just always right there with, stomp or up air or any combination of aerials that Falcon can do to lead to a knee.
It's like what Drephen's been doing is he's been full, like prior stock, he was full hopping a lot and making n0ne try to just like preemptively full up air to read the space that, read the airspace that Drephen was going to. Knowing that n0ne's going to do this, Drephen is now like a lot of the time going into the ground and then waiting for the aerial and then shield grabbing it. Or going for a dash attack. And it's like this the conditioning game and the back and forth between the two players.
Right.
Who is going to be the one jumping, who's going to be the one punishing.
Yeah, just raw forward air needles as well, and Drephen just picks it up with the gimme right there. Pair of fairs to go.
Yeah, both trying to control the top platform there and just colliding with each other, but one's invincible, one's not. Fighting back and forth with these tilts. Tries to go for an empty hop, cross-up grab, but leaves for a couple aerials off stage.
Platform almost made that really awkward, but reset again for n0ne. Somehow the jump out gets Drephen to live another day. We're back to neutral, but the grab converts into nothing. Weak hit in air, or knee rather, excuse me.
Up air and Zelda on stage again. Crazy tech to survive, but
I honestly think that the Omsa tech kind of hurt him there.
Yeah.
It might have cost him the game.
Because it put him in great positioning for n0ne to just aerial again.
Yeah, n0ne up 2-0. Drephen making him work for it, but just can't get across the finish line with one of these games quite yet. Are we going to see a run back to FOD? No, we're closing the space to Yoshi's story here instead. I want to give a quick shout out, by the way, to production. Chat can't see this, viewers can't see this, but it shows us the players and their characters every single time, like, it switches games. Oh, they can see it? Cool. And it was switching between Zelda and Sheik. Every time Drephen switched between Zelda and Sheik, so shout outs to production. Okay, Drephen with a couple of grabs right now. Fall off fair is not going to be enough, but to read on the roll means Drephen keeps this momentum going strong. n0ne breaking out.
Crazy down tilt, just catching n0ne, trying to run in. And another forward tilt. He knows n0ne is a really fast player, loves to just, aggress. And if you're throwing out these preemptive tilts to cover the space that n0ne is trying to jump into, you're going to get these hits in. You're going to stuff him out with these tilts.
Okay, n0ne kind of extending a little bit farther with that knee. Takes a bit of chip damage on the way out. Gentlemen will promote the stock, though. This is kind of, I want to say, the first substantial lead. Yeah, definitely now.
Substantial lead. A little bit of an SD on n0ne's part, but n0ne's firing right back. And,
okay, yeah, definitely a good lead. Good lead for sure, for sure.
This is, I would say, the largest lead he's had this set.
Yeah,
maybe the factor's not in his control.
It's sizable for sure.
Sizable.
Okay, not for long.
Unless
the great equalizer. Here we go.
There's a cloud. Stomp. Up air. What? n0ne? Okay.
That was gross.
That was absurd.
He got the stomp and then did like an immediate, almost like a pivot turnaround, and then got forward-facing follow-up aerial for that. That was really good.
That was almost the stomp part around the world.
It almost was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, Drephen potentially get on the board right now. n0ne is just closing the gap, though, really, really hard. Fair gets out of trouble for now. But again, big grab, 2 hits in there, and the read on the jump.
That's crazy. And a knee, and somehow it's last stock.
This is not a lead anymore, is it?
I don't know. I mean, n0ne is playing
As it
crazy.
were. Okay, all right. Drephen gets it.
Drephen takes the game, but if n0ne didn't SD those 2 stocks, he was playing crazy. I wouldn't even be surprised if it went back here.
Yeah, that's the stocks of a content guy, I think, if I dare say.
He is definitely a content producer, a content creator in his own right.
Okay, Drephen on the board with 1, counter pick going over to n0ne for this one. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we go back. We're gonna remove top platform though, Pokemon Stadium for game 4. If n0ne plays like those last few stocks of that last game, this might be over in a hurry.
I love that Drephen just threw out the chain, and like it was intentional too.
And it worked.
Gets a clean 16%, and it worked. Yeah.
Okay, game plan is back in action right now. Drephen just wants to maintain a lot of this action underneath a platform if he can manage it.
I guess the tech this could be huge.
Nice
Good
wait.
Turnaround. Mashes out. I'm surprised. I wouldn't see n0ne as a masher, honestly. Because he definitely had to mash out of the second pummel. So I'm kind of surprised he went for it. But good stuff on n0ne. Just not being phased at all. Being prepared. The dash dance game. So precise.
Okay, Drephen again just running all over the shield, finds a grab, double pummel again, saw the mash out earlier, but still wants to go for the extra damage instead.
Drephen kind of stuck on the ledge right now. n0ne putting up so much pressure, but Drephen with the reversal, that down tilt into the fair will send him off stage. Should be a kill, yeah. Gets the kill.
Okay, back and forth, and again, Drephen kind of at a slight percent deficit. Back throw, no, just opts for the regrab instead. Now, what's he gonna go for?
It's a little dicey now because of the burning tree rising from the center of the stage. You think they're going to wait it out, or do you think n0ne's going to jump in?
Oh, no.
Oh, he's jumping in. Oh, he's jumping in.
Scrap. Oh, everything hurts. Oh, my God.
Team trees?
Team trees, let's go.
Just Mr. Beast.
Wait, this is just who can CC better right now. Drephen not getting the tech here. This could be a big punish. Oh, what is happening?
They're not teching. They're just down smashing back and forth.
No trees were harmed in that scrap.
Nope. n0ne on the other hand, though.
Wait, he has the meta figured out. This is insane. Oh my God. Okay, tree falling down gives him enough distance to get out of trouble now. 152 means, yeah, any aerial probably is going to give the edge guard and the stock. Forward throw is just huge knockback right there. But again, Drephen's living.
The boost somehow hits with the reverse up air from the ledge, and the kills Drephen is crazy.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Drephen just cashing in on this transformation damage that he was able to get right here. Pair of needles as well. Down smash means no tech from n0ne at a full stock lead over to Drephen. Potentially a reverse 3-0 on the horizon?
Maybe. I mean, he's got to win this game first, but I can see it happening. Oh, that was a crazy regrab. Gets a clean 44%. Drephen once again stuck in the corner and rolls directly into the arms of n0ne, waiting, and gets such a huge punish off of it.
It's game 5! n0ne's just handing stocks over left and right. Is it content or is it real gameplay, Gen X? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, he's a content man. He definitely was doing some crazy combos. So maybe he wants 5 games of it. Maybe he just wants more clips for the compilation. Wants to put some more on the Golden Guardians.
Yeah, this was actually that transformation was so huge. No transformations on Dreamland here, though, so we'll see if he can just beat him straight up.
We'll find out. Drephen just teabagging in the corner, waiting for n0ne to approach. There are so many levels of just empty hop shield reads, and the up air into knee is going to send Drephen flying, and n0ne is going to take a very solid lead, showing why he is a top 10 player.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's actually crazy. This is the first time he's ever been top 10, right?
Yes.
It's like, it was just so quiet. I feel like people were just looking at everything else on those rankings, and n0ne just quietly becoming a top 10 player overnight, seemingly. And people were just like, yeah.
I don't know why there were things to be mad about. But, you know, Drephen with the grab right now. Again, just opting for kind of extra damage with at least 1 regrab right there. Second hit of down smash is going to actually give him the stock, though. That was very good.
Invincible Falcon just edge canceling aerial after aerial on the stage. Drephen unfazed, just standing underneath the platform, getting so much damage in.
Okay, Miss Gentleman means Drephen just finds single fair, but actually just extending the so far right now.
And the
Needles as well,
too,
that might be enough.
Well, gets the hug on the up B, and another stock thrown away.
Yeah, I don't know if this is Drephen making things kind of a little bit awkward for n0ne. I feel like a lot of what he's gaining is from these just chip damage right here. He almost gets a stock too. n0ne's a little nervous.
Yeah, I don't know if it's controllers or if just n0ne playing more electrifying than usual, because you've seen all the clips of him going for like the craziest stuff, SDing, but this is a little much.
Yeah. Opportunity again for Drephen. He just keeps it plain and simple right now. Spacing's a little bit off for the fair and has to vanish as well, so no stock to be had just yet.
n0ne is actually drifting back so ever slightly so he doesn't get caught by those fairs. And,
ooh, the mix-ups! Empty hops, mix-ups from Drephen's side as well, albeit maybe a little bit slower on the tempo. n0ne's trying to pick things up a bit, and we are close to last stock. Transformation from Zelda is going to make this a bit questionable. Recovery coming up.
Okay, makes it back when it's needed. Now it gets terrifying for Drephen because he's got to transfer back to Sheik. Should be a clean edge guard though. Oh, unfortunately rolls up two with another chance at life.
Okay, missed space right here. Drephen with the opportunity to fall down. What a mix-up to not grab ledge.
And now Drephen up a stock in this Game 5 situation.
A reverse 3-0 on n0ne? The number 9 ranked player?
And he's throwing out the chain too. And n0ne is like, I'm not having it. You got it twice on me already? You're not getting it a third time. I respect the idea though.
Okay, last stock right here. Drephen sticking to the game plan. Keep the action towards the side. He's playing middle right now, but how does he get back to a side platform? He's just running all around.
Just zooming around the stage, goes for the, oh, that could have been huge. This is so intense. Both players just darting around the stage as fast as they can.
Yeah, name of the game is chip damage from Drephen. He's finding these hits. Double jab means another grab.
Gets a tech chase. Goes for the forward tilt. Doesn't
get the crouch, he's so tricky. How does one man be so tricky with all this missed tech on left platform?
n0ne is off stage. This is also a huge situation.
Oh, the slow get up as well. Double pummel. What is happening?
This is probably it. He's not going to make it back. And Drephen reverse 3-0s n0ne.
The best J Sheik to ever do it. Drephen.
Drephen is the best J Sheik to ever do it.
Eat your words, J-Mook. Drephen is here with the reverse 3-0 on n0ne. What a showing. I cannot believe he made that happen there.
That was wild. It's just, I can't believe it. I mean, he definitely had a couple of stocks thrown away towards Game 4 and Game 3 a little bit, but that was just clean play overall. Drephen just darting around the stage, so precise with his moves. He was hitting his tech chases perfectly too, and he kept like just doing these drop-down aerials like we see in that clip, and was able to edge guard n0ne so cleanly. And also his recoveries as Zelda saved him a bunch too. That's something that even the J-Sheiks don't do.
A non-zero amount of Zelda.
A non-zero amount of Zelda in that set. That was not a Sheik win. That was a Sheik and Zelda win. And Drephen will make sure that
put some respect on the transformation there. Yeah,
Zelda had a pretty good tournament actually. We have a Zelda beating n0ne. We had a Zelda beating Pudgy Panda.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
Zelda beat Pudgy Panda in round 1 pools. So, Zelda's tournament. And Polish in doubles got second wearing the Beetle King t-shirt.
Okay.
Which is in reference to Jada / the Beetle King, a Zelda player from Pittsburgh. So, a lot of Zelda rep this tournament.
Very, very nice. Holy crap. I'm still, like, reeling from that last set, man. I mean, there were throwaways, of course. We saw it. But Drephen really just, like, took the fundamentals, as he always does, and he got across the finish line with it, and I love to see it.
If you're playing for 15 years, you're definitely a fundamental player. You definitely got to know your stuff. But, you know who hasn't been playing